Welcome back, everybody. Did you guys see this article a couple days ago from CNN? It says COVID-19 vaccine study links side effects with greater antibody response. And you have to love that they made the video 78 seconds long. We know that's a Jesuit number. But we're not going to read this whole story, but we're just going to, I'm going to point out how they continue to use the same numbers again and again and again, and nobody catches on to it. So it goes on to say, people who reported experiencing side effects to the Pfizer and Moderna COVID-19 vaccines, such as fever, chills, or muscle pain, tended to have a greater antibody response following vaccination, according to new research. Having such symptoms after vaccination is associated with greater antibody responses compared with having only pain or rash at the injection site or no symptoms at all, suggests the paper published Friday in the journal JAMA Network Open. It says, in conclusion, these findings support reframing post-vaccination symptoms and signals of vaccine effectiveness and reinforce guidelines for vaccine boosters in older adults, the researchers from Columbia University in New York, University of Vermont, and Boston University wrote in their paper. It says, even though some people may have small localized side effects or no symptoms at all, the vaccine still elicits robust immune response in them too. Nearly all study participants exhibited a positive antibody response after completing a 2-dose Pfizer or Moderna vaccine series. So what this is telling you is that the vaccines create a positive immune system response in your body. Now that's funny because they come out here and they say that vaccine side effects are things such as fever, chills, and muscle pain. Your body is not supposed to feel fever, chills, or muscle pain. That is not a positive response to your body. See, anybody who has a healthy immune system, who exercises, works out, regulates their sleep, will truly have a positive antibody response to any disease, COVID or not, because they treat their body healthy and they have a strong immune system that fights germs. In this particular case, they want to inject a criminal vaccine into you that they say triggers a positive antibody response, even though those responses are muscle pain, chills, and fever. And of course, we know the list goes on from there. But it goes on to say here, the researchers analyzed data on 928 adults who self-reported what symptoms they experienced after receiving Pfizer or Moderna COVID-19 vaccinations, as well as submitted a dried blood spot to test for antibodies. Most of the participants were white males with a mean age of 65. And doesn't that remind you of the Event 201 coronavirus outbreak simulation of October 18th, 2019, where they said 65 million people will die in 18 months? And Event 201 was on Melinda Gates' 65th day of her age. Bill and Melinda Gates were married 65 days after Bill Gates' birthday. On March 5th, the 65th day of the year, they reported 65,000 cases in the United States. The word pandemic sums to 65, P the 16th letter, A the 1st, N the 14th, D the 4th, E the 5th, M the 13th, I the 9th, C the 3rd. You add it up, it's 65. On September 20th, 2021, the FDA panel recommended the booster shot for people 65 and older. The vaccine went live after Bill Gates turned 65 years old. On Bill Gates' 65th birthday, France and Germany locked down their nations because of coronavirus, and Event 201 was put on by the German Klaus Schwab, who's the head of the World Economic Forum. Then on May 2nd, 2020, they reported 65,000 deaths. Bill Gates declared his decade of vaccines on January 29th, 2010, just days before talking about reducing the Earth's population with vaccines in his 2010 TED Talk, talking about innovating to zero. Event 201 was on the 291st day of the year. Isn't it ironic? Till next time, guys.